So hey guys, I'm back, and I got two exciting things going on today. Number one, I got a brand new knife from Vosteed. Number two, I think I've worked on the issues with the autofocus on the camera suddenly shitting the bed. So we'll see how both of these things work out. So right now I've got direct from Vosteed the Talarurus. Talarurus. That's it. It's a cool looking blade. I'm excited to get into this and see what we've got. And I'm excited to see if the camera is going to behave. Yeah? Okay, we're looking good so far, but I shouldn't jinx it. So, this should be an EDC kind of friendly blade we've got in this box. Vosteed has shown us nothing but good things since they came out on the market. Let's do a quick test. Put a box on the ground, put a knife up here. You're showing us what we want, and you're focused on the box, and the knife up here, and focused on the box. Ah, good. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that anyway, though. We're not gonna give the camera any reason to get cranky. So in the box, we have this sticker. I guess that's a Talarurus, yeah? With a raging nuclear volcano behind it. I can get down with that. That's very Falloutish. We also have a Vosteed support card with all of their various stuff on it. Okay. We have the standard Vosteed literature that comes with it, how to maintain, safety guidelines, and such. And the standard Vosteed case, which is pretty nice. So this comes off. You've got a Velcro strip. And I love the bright orange. That's a really nice color of orange on the inside. Padding is squishy. Okay. Ooh, that's really pretty. Wasn't expecting blue. That's nice. You got the Vosteed cloth, which is actually a pretty nice microfiber cloth as they come in these various knives. And let's take a look at the Talarurus, which I have so much fun saying. So we've got a very nice blue micarta, which has some oil on it already, which is, wow. That bird is really excited, or it hates this. I can't figure out which one. So the oil is from the pivot. It's not pre-oiled, but it's a really nice, rich royal blue color. Really nicely sculpted and everything. As we can see, we've got a deep carry clip, which is reversible. I know, I'm showing them the clip. It's reversible left or right, and you've got a filler tab to go in the opposite side, so you don't just have empty space there. Nice touch. You've got their version of an axis lock, whatever it is that they are calling it, and I'll have to look it up because I can't remember. So many different names. This obviously axis lock. The mechanism is no longer trademarked, copyrighted, whatever, but the name axis lock is still trademarked. So companies can use this lock system as long as they give it a different name. Interesting choice here. We've got a thumb disc instead of thumb studs. And as we would expect from Vosteed, it is perfectly centered out of the box. It is, like I said, very nice. I hadn't seen the specs on it yet, but just guessing, based on Vosteed's other stuff, it is a very nice EDC size knife. Fits in the hand, but what I like is when I wrap my hand all the way around it, it doesn't disappear inside my hand. We've got a little on one side, a little on the other, so we know that big hands are going to be able to wrap around the whole handle of this knife. So let's go ahead and... Is that on bearings or is that on washers? Oh, it is. It's smooth. There we go. It's because I did just some thumb studs without. So now that it's loosened up just a little bit, it should. I gotta get... It's a little small for big hands, but there we go. I got some nice smooth action on that thumb disc. Whew, almost dropped that on the dirt. So... The sun's at a weird angle relative to the camera right now, but I think we can see some of the grind lines in there. Got really nice satin grind lines. Really not a lot of billboarding. No billboarding at all. You just have one little Vosteed there, and you've got your 14C28N mark over there. That's pretty good steel for EDC work. We've talked about that steel often. One-handable right out of the box without having to tune it up or anything. Very nice. So we've got a choil here where you can choke up a little bit. Your thumb rests right on that thumb disc, which is pretty nice, and you can pushed up a little bit towards the swedge. This would be a great place to throw some jimping in there. Vosteed, you're probably going to see this. I'm just going to say for like maybe a V2 version, be really nice to give your thumb something to grab onto just right there. If you own the knife and you have a Dremel, it would take no time at all with a little diamond burr to just give yourself a little bit of grip right there. But that would be great because your fingers would fit right here on the knife, and then just lock your thumb in right there. You'd have an excellent, nearly perfect grip. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but I mean, just for that extra little bit, I always say this, why is there ever no jimping on the spine of a knife? I don't know. But your thumb would really lock in right there, and give you really good control of that blade. However, you do have the nice choil there. If you don't use it and you're not choking up a little bit, you still have a very comfortable grip right here. I prefer choking up a little bit because, again, big hands puts that handle all the way through the palm of my hand, and I feel like I've got really good control of the blade at all times. It's okay like this, but again, I with the big-handed problem like me, and this is a me problem, not a you problem, and not a Vosteed problem, I just don't like feeling like the butt of that knife kind of disappears. That's I don't know. If you have normal-sized hands, it's not a problem. You're going to be fine. I love the modified sheepsfoot blade. It is my absolute favorite blade shape ever, and you can find me saying that all over this channel. It's just great for EDC utility use. I think it's one of the best all-around blade shapes. The reason I like it a little bit better than a Warney is because, traditionally speaking, a Wharncliffe is going to have a straight belly. So from tip all the way down to the ricasso, you're just going to have a straight edge, like the edge of the money. Your sheepsfoot or a modified sheepsfoot is going to have a little bit of a curve in there, which is going to let you get down on a surface a little bit better as you're, we'll use my phone, as you're working on stuff. Whereas that straight edge of a Wharncliffe sometimes prohibits you from getting fully down on a work surface. Sometimes, not always, sometimes, but I love a sheepsfoot blade. Perfectly sharp out of the box. Let's give it a, wow, this is good because this is covered in some kind of crap, so this is going to be harder than the average 550 cord to cut through. And it does it like nothing, and the pull through, I don't know, pull through might be a little, let's see. No, pretty clean cut. I mean, even this is like, there's some kind of crap on this 550 cord. Down here, not so much. Up here, yeah, I don't know what the hell got all over this stuff, but it went through it very, very easily. So this is a really nice carry piece. The weight is a little tiny bit front heavy, just a little bit, but you've got your skeletonized liners on the inside. They've got to be, they're full liners, none of that kind of Benchmade type. I call them rat tang liners because, you know, like a rat tang fixed blade, that it comes to like that little, you know, like a rat tail kind of, as opposed to full steel liners, because this has the full steel liners in it. I like that a lot better. I feel like it gives you a lot more stability in your handle. If you know what, like how a griptilian or a bug out or something comes apart, you know what I mean. It feels really nice, and it's out of the box nice and smooth, and it is in fact just drop shutty. Real interesting choice to go with the thumb disc instead of the studs. It's kind of a classic Emerson sort of feel. So overall, first impressions are, I like it. The sun has moved just in the middle of filming this video. I like the color. In the thumbnail picture I take, I'll get the real true blue color for you because I feel like we're in a shadow now since we started, which is so weird. Sun's right here. It's right here. But it's, I mean, this, I'm sure they're available in all their colors too. I don't know, this one on the box says Blue Micarta Handle Satin Blade, but this is just the kind of thing that I would carry. I mean, legit. With that blade shape, beautiful color, great work on the micarta. I love micarta because it's just so grippy all the time, and it's one of those materials where when it gets a little wet, it actually gets grippier somehow. So nice. Now I'll put a link to Vosteed where you can check this out and check all their other stuff out. I have yet to see, since I started checking out Vosteed, they've sent me a few. I bought a couple on my own. It's some good quality stuff. And if you have not checked out Dr. EDC on Instagram, he does a lot of their designing for them. He's got just, I've seen the ones that have actually been put in production, but some of his designs that he just comes up with on his own are crazy, but cool, crazy cool. Good stuff. So, what do you guys think of said knife here? Are you a fan? Is this something that you would carry? I'm afraid that the shininess of the blade reflecting right into the camera lens is going to screw up the focus, but I don't know. Now I'm just paranoid of it. It's kind of hard to see the screen in the bright daylight here, but hopefully I have changed settings to where this is much better. So share your opinions, guys. Is this the kind of thing you would EDC, and would you like one if you got your hands on one? Is this the kind of thing that you would spend your own money on? Because I would buy one of these. If this comes in OD green, I will probably be buying an OD green one to add to my own personal carry collection, because I'm liking what I have in my hand. So, share your comments, like, dislike, what would they need to change to get you to get one, or you like it just as it is. Thanks again to Vosteed. Thanks to you guys for spending a little bit more time with me. Let me know how the camera's working out. Definitely let me know. Remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.